a cheating wife, her delusional lover, and a clumsy murder plot. This is the story of Michelle Mills and Geraint Gaz Berry, a pair of lovers who tried to fake suicide and ended up faking nothing but their own intelligence. It started in 2024 when 46-year-old Michelle met Berry through a veterans charity in Wales. Michelle was married to Christopher Mills, a kind-hearted ex-soldier who devoted nearly 30 years of his life to the army. But whilst Chris was out working and helping others, his wife was sending over 2,000 explicit messages to another man. Berry wasn't just her lover, he was a fantasist. He called himself an ex-Royal Marine sniper who'd killed thousands in action, when in reality he'd served 13 months in the army and spent most of his life gaming and lying. However, Michelle was hooked, and soon their messages turned dark. "I need him gone, one way or the other," she wrote. Berry replied, "I'm your protector, he's a dead man walking." Their conversation spiraled into twisted plans. They talked about putting antifreeze in his gravy, crushing sleeping pills into his drink, and even blowing up his car. But that wasn't dramatic enough for Berry, who decided he'd kill Christopher himself. Dressed in black, wearing balaclavas and carrying imitation guns, Berry and his friend Stephen Thomas headed to the Mills caravan. They had gas masks, cable ties, pliers, and even a fake suicide note ready to make it look like Christopher had taken his own life. Late on a September evening, Berry and Thomas knocked on the caravan door. They expected an easy kill. But Christopher Mills, a 20-stone former soldier, was no victim. He fought back instantly. He ripped off one of their balaclavas, punched Berry in the face, and even tried to gouge his attacker's eyes out. Berry and Thomas panicked and ran, straight into the woods. Police arrived minutes later. Michelle was found playing games on her phone. Armed officers and police dogs swarmed the area and found the boys hiding in bushes. Inside their rucksacks was found 2 gas masks, a fake pistol, and a staged suicide note addressed to Michelle. When police searched Michelle's phone, they found everything: the love messages, the fantasies, and the plot. Her DNA was even found on the seal of the fake suicide note. And her text to Berry after the botched attack said it all. "Police have been called, get away, delete all contact, I love you." At Swansea Crown Court, both Michelle Mills and Geraint Berry were found guilty of conspiracy to murder. Berry's accomplice, Stephen Thomas, was cleared but admitted possessing an imitation firearm. In court, Michelle claimed it was all just fantasy, saying she never believed Berry would actually do it, but the jury didn't buy it. Because fantasy or not, they plotted a man's death, and the only thing they successfully killed was their own freedom. They are due to be sentenced in December.